Good morning, students. This is Suman Chaswal, your English teacher. How are all of you? Good? I'm fine too, thank you. So, today we are going to do a spoken English class, and I'm going to give you some practice of idioms. Now, what are idioms? Idioms are to improve your English language, to make it at a higher level, to make it at an advanced level. We use better language, and that we can insert by using idioms. Instead of saying many words, explaining, we can use a good idiom and your language becomes at a higher level. So today will be a practice of using idioms, and first you will be knowing the idiom, what it means and how to use it in the language. When you speak, how to use it. Okay? So today is a practice of idioms. So you can keep on feeding yourself with such idioms and use them, and with practice they will come to you automatically. So let's get started. So our topic today is idioms. They are sayings or proverbs, okay? They are group of words together, and they give a different meaning. Okay, each word, if you take, it has a different meaning, but when you group it together, it gives a different meaning. For example, I say, as a matter of fact. Okay, this is an idiom, as a matter of fact. What does it mean? As a matter of fact, when you are trying to convince somebody, okay, then you are trying to emphasize on, and you say as a matter of fact. Fact means which is true. Okay, so as a matter of fact means something which is quite correct, quite true. We use it as a matter of fact. Okay, or as a result. As a matter of fact, in other words, can be as a result. Okay, so let's use it in a sentence. As a matter of fact, corruption has become widespread. Okay, I've used this idiom here. As a matter of fact, corruption has become widespread. Means it is a true fact that today in everything we see corruption. Okay, so this has become a part and parcel. Again, see, I'm using any word phrases. Part and parcel. Again, I'm using an proverb and idiom. Part and parcel. So it is a way of life now. Corruption. Okay, we keep on criticizing people, politicians, that they are corrupt, but in fact we are also corrupt in some way or the other. Taken for example, a daily instance like that, your gas has finished. Okay, it's over, the cylinder has got over, and you want it in a hurry. You call up the gas agency, and he says, ma'am, there is no thing, I will send it tomorrow, but you need it immediately. So you tell him, okay, bhaiya, I will give you 20 rupees, 50 rupees more, okay, if you can send it immediately. So you're tempting him. That is a type of corruption only. So the gas cylinder was maybe for 250 or 300, then you said, I'll pay you 350. So you are using the corrupt method. Okay, because you are giving more than the cost. So in day-to-day life, we also do little pieces of corruption, okay, which we feel it's insignificant, but no, when it adds up, it becomes a huge sum. Anyways, so as a matter of fact, corruption has become widespread. Means it is now true. It's become true. It's a true thing. There's nothing wrong. Now it's correct, right? It's a fact. Okay, so we can use it like this. Now the second one is at all cost. At all cost means immediately. At all cost. Okay, immediately. So how do we use this idiom, at all cost? Like I say, I have to finish this assignment at all cost. Means there is no ifs and buts. There is no other way. It is compulsory. It is mandatory. At all cost, I have to finish it and submit it tomorrow. Okay. So immediately I have to do it without any further delay. Okay. So it can be at all cost. I have to submit my assignment tomorrow at all cost. Means that is at all cost, means there is no what you call tomorrow, day after, there cannot be any delay. It has to be immediate. Okay, so when we use this at all cost, I have to buy some work things for my project. At all cost, I have to be present for the interview by 10 o'clock. Okay, so that means there is without any delay, immediately. Okay, then next is without rhyme or reason. Now if you take each word without rhyme is this thing, the way the verses of the poem are, and reason means cause. So with each word, if we take, the meaning is different. But when we put it together, without rhyme or reason means without any particular reason that this has been caused. Okay, or she got angry without rhyme or reason means there was nothing. There was nothing. What happened? It's without rhyme or reason. Suddenly this thing happened. There was actually no reason. Okay, there is no reason, but that thing has happened. So by saying that, we say without rhyme or reason means without anybody saying anything. I said, why is she angry? Without rhyme or reason. There was nothing said to her. But without rhyme or reason means nobody said anything to her, but she is angry. She is put off. Okay? She is angry without rhyme or reason. She is angry without rhyme or reason. My name was deleted from the list without rhyme or reason. Nobody has given me the reason why my name was deleted. But in the list, my name is not there. So how do we say? My name was deleted from the list without rhyme or reason. No reason was put forward to me, but my name has been deleted. Means I have not paid my fees late, or I have not submitted my assignments not on time, or I have not done anything wrong, but still my name has been deleted. So then how do we say? My name has been deleted from the list without rhyme or reason, without any cause, without my making any mistake. Okay? So without any mistake, this thing. Then next will be in the nick of time. In the nick of time. In the nick of time means just at the moment. Something is going to happen. Suppose at 10 o'clock and you have just reached 1 minute to 10. Okay? And then you have reached nick of time. Especially this is very this thing when you have to catch a train. Okay, you have to catch a train. The train will leave at the prompt time which is scheduled for it, and you just runningly reach there, and after really rushing through, you reach the station and you catch the train. So you have reached nick on time, at the nick of time. Okay, at the last moment. At the nick of time means at the last moment. Now, how do we use it? I could catch the train in the nick of time. So last moment things we do so many things we do at the last moment. That is in the nick of time. Means we just keep it till the end, and then we rush through and try to complete it before that time given is to us is, and we complete our whatever work or task we are given. So that is called in the nick of time. Okay, but it is very dicey. Suppose you have to catch a train, or you have to take a flight, or you have to which are proper times. Like if you reach at the airport wrong time, the flight will go. Okay, it will depart. It will not wait for you. Okay, so we have to be very punctual. Okay, so sometimes we get little late, we get delayed, and then we have to rush through. So we use this word, I could catch the train in the nick of time. Means at the last moment. Then next one, time and again. Time and again. This is also a very good one which we can use very often. Repeatedly, time and again. Especially parents. Time and again I have told you to get up early. Time and again I have told you to keep your room clean. Time and again I have told you to organize your things. Okay. So this means repeatedly. Time and again means repeatedly. Something which is told to you again and again, then we use the word, we use the idiom time and again. Okay. Sometimes the boss is scolding you, so he says, time and again I have warned you, but there is no improvement. Means repeatedly, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times I have warned you, but you have not shown any improvement. Okay. Teachers in the school also can say this, time and again I have told all the students to submit their assignments, but many of them, 50% have not yet. Okay, even after by repeatedly telling them, time and again telling you all, you have not submitted your assignments, you have not submitted your projects. Okay, so time and again is a very important and a very well used word, idiom, which you can use it very often. Okay, for anything that you say. You know, in English we don't, in Hindi we keep on repeating word, dheere dheere, jaldi jaldi, but in English we don't say fast fast, slow slow. Okay, so we use these idioms time and again, repeatedly. Instead of saying again and again, we say time and again. Time and again I have warned you to organize your things. Time and again I have warned you to organize yourself, or I have not warned, a better word would be told you. I have told you to organize your things. Okay. Next is call it a day. Okay, call it a day means now let's stop the work. Okay, when you want to say that let's stop working now, let's take some leisure time, let's relax, so we say let's call it a day, means let's stop working. Okay, let's take some free time off. Sometimes you are working in the office. Okay, so you say let's call it a day, means let's stop working and take some time off or take some free time. So this is one. Even students who are studying late, or they are studying for a long hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, So let's call it a day. Doesn't mean that let's call it a night. Let's let the day become night. No, it means let's stop whatever work we are doing. Let's stop doing that work and take some free time off. Okay. Let's call it a day. After such hard work. Okay, so I have said, let's call it a day after such hard work. We have worked so hard, okay, completing our whatever work we have been given, assigned. So now we are been working long hours. So let's stop. Okay, so we say let's call it a day. Okay, so I started with as a matter of fact, at all cost, then without rhyme or reason. Next I told you time and again, sorry, in the nick of time, then time and again, and the last one was call it a day. Call it a day. Okay, so by this, by using the idioms, it becomes better. Our language becomes at a higher level, and we can improve on it by going on adding more and more idioms to our language. Okay, let's try some other. I will not erase the, I'll just keep the idioms there. I'll just erase the sentences so that you can have a look again. This got erased time and again. And last one was, it's become very messy. Let me write it again. Call it a day. Okay. At all cost. Okay. So as a matter of fact, at all cost, without rhyme or reason, in the nick of time, time and again, call it a day. Okay. Next one is a dime a dozen. A dime a dozen means it is very commonly available. Okay, a dime a dozen, it is very commonly available. Okay, so then we say it's a dime a dozen. Means dime is a currency. Okay, like we have penny, we have paisa, dime. So dime a dozen means it is very cheap. Okay, you get a dozen things for a dime a dozen. Okay, that means very cheap, very easily available, common. Okay. In the supermarket, things are available a dime a dozen. Things are available a dime a dozen means they are very cheap, they are very common. So at the supermarket, the things are available dime a dozen means they are very cheap, they are not costly, they are very cheaply available, not expensive, okay, which can suit your pocket. So dime a dozen. Use another one. Whatever said and done. This is very good, especially for students. Whatever said and done means whatever you have said and done, besides that. Whatever said and done means besides that. Whatever we have said, that's okay. But besides that, whatever we want to say, that is something different. Okay. For example, I say I'm talking about computers. Okay, I'm doing a write-up about computers. I've told about the computers. I've told about the advantages. I've told about the disadvantages also, that if you use excessively, they cause so many problems and all that. Okay. But when I'm giving a conclusion, I say whatever said and done. Means whatever good points, bad points I've said, but still computers are very useful. And today we need to learn how to use computers because they are a part of our life. Okay? Without knowing the knowledge of computers, we cannot achieve anything. Okay? So to be successful in life, we should know how to operate the computers, to work on the computers, because that is the in thing today. Schools, colleges, workplace, everywhere computers are being used. So when I speak about the good points and then I tell about the bad points, then I conclude by saying whatever said and done, computers are very important and one must learn how to use them. Okay? Even though I have told about their not so good points also, that they can cause so many things, but that's okay. Everything has good and bad points. So that we should learn to avoid. But the good points, we need to know that it is very important for us to know. Now, like you driving a car. Car is so good because it makes your journey, your traveling so easy, so faster. And it's dangerous also. There can be accidents also. Okay? There can be some running in problems also, but doesn't mean that we should just keep the car in the garage. Okay? Cars are not meant to be kept in the garage. They are meant to be used as a means of transportation. Okay, so each thing has good and bad points. So whatever said and done means I've told you the good points, I've told you the bad points, but even though still, okay, so we use this. So in our conclusion, when we write about any article, we can use this, whatever said and done. Let me use it. Whatever said and done, the computers are very important and everyone should learn to use them. Okay, so I have used this. Whatever said and done, the computers are very important and everyone should learn to use them. Okay, let's go to the next one. It's not, this people use too much, a lot these days. It's not rocket science. It's one of the Gen Z idiom. It's not rocket science. Means it's not difficult. Anything which is not difficult, we say it's not rocket science. For example, girls say, I don't know cooking. I've never gone to the kitchen. I only study. I only have never done any cooking. So it's not rocket science. Cooking is not so difficult. It's easy. When you're doing some math, you're not able to solve it. So your friend tells you, it's not rocket science. You use this formula and you'll be able to solve the question or some whatever. So it's not rocket science means it's not difficult. It's not so difficult. That means it is easy. Okay. So let's use it. It's not rocket science. Cooking is not rocket science. You know, I saw some video. So it said, cooking is not that girl who was doing that video was so comic that really it just stuck to my mind. Cooking is not a rocket science. It's an art. It's an art. It's an art. She went on like that. It was so hilarious. So it has stuck to my mind. And then, so cooking is not a rocket science. It's an art. It's an art. So it really made me laugh at that time when I saw it, and it has stuck to my mind. So I'm narrating it to all of you. So cooking is not a rocket science. Means it is not difficult. It is easy. Anyone and everyone can learn cooking. Okay? And the last one. A burning question. A burning question. The question is not burning. Means a very important, urgent, importance, more than important, very urgent, an urgent question. Today, if you see in the news, you will always say, this is a burning question. Okay, this, they keep on saying breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, because they say, oh, so all the news is nowadays a burning news, a burning question. A burning question means a very urgent. Okay, so burning question is how what you call minors are being treated, how children are being treated, how exploitation is being taken place, how poor people are being exploited. So these are all burning questions. Okay, means very important, urgent. There is need to look into these matters because they are of the utmost importance. Okay, so let's use it. Exploitation of what I hope you all know what is the meaning of exploitation. Exploitation means to take undue advantage of somebody. Okay, the strong people always take advantage of the poor, the weak people. The rich take advantage of the poor people. Men take advantage of women, children, old people. Okay, so they are exploited. That is called exploitation, when undue advantage is taken by somebody of others. Okay, so a burning exploitation of children today is a burning question. Exploitation of children today is a burning question. Means it is an urgent question which has to be looked into. Okay, so these were some today I have given to make your language at a higher level. You have learned the basics. Now you must improve the level of your language. So how to make it a higher level? By using some very common idioms which you can practice using into your day-to-day life language when you speak, and slowly and surely it will come to you and you will perfect the art. It is an art. Okay, so kindly go through these idioms and try to use them as much as you can, and you will see that it will become a part of your language. So let's go through them again. The first one was as a matter of fact, at all cost, without rhyme or reason, in the nick of time. In the nick of time, time and again. Call it a day, a dime a dozen. Whatever said and done, it's not rocket science, and a burning question. So I have given you 10 idioms today, and I've told you the meaning. I've also used them in how to use them in your sentences, and you can also try using them, writing them. First of all, write them down, write their meanings, and try to frame your own sentences so that you know how to use them. You can use mine and you can make yours also, and that will help you to practice them. So students, today was a class of idioms to improve and increase the level of your language. So thank you all of you, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and God bless all of you.